DJ, stop. Change the beat. How you guys doing today? I hope y'all having a wonderful day. Yeah, this more like it. This more like it. So yesterday, we did a live about the twin sisters. If you have not heard about these twin sisters, they were 19 years old and they were taken out in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is hurting right now because of these 19-year-old sisters. One was taken out of here. And the dude, he wanted to take the other sister out too, but by the grace of God, he did not get a chance to take both of them out. And it was a crowd around. Everybody seen it. His homeboy seen it. You know they travel in packs, okay? They travel in packs, these animals that need to be put down. Now we have the twin sister's mother. She is speaking out and she got something to say. My goodness. She got something to say. She said she's so hurt by this, y'all. She is so hurt. And she said what makes it worse is all because my daughter didn't want to talk to him. It is something going on with these black kings. These black men, honey, if the black men ain't going to speak to the black men, honey, we going to have to do it. I'm going to have to put my man voice on and talk to these thugs, okay? Okay, I know they ain't listening to the channel, but hopefully, see, some of y'all mamas out here, y'all got some goddamn thugs y'all raising now. Some of y'all baby mamas out here, y'all baby daddies is some thugs. And maybe what I say, maybe you would take the message and you would tell your thug baby daddy, if you ain't afraid of him, or your thug son, okay? Because it's the young demographic that's doing this wicked stuff, all right? Satan kids. Satan kids. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hey, Nomi. Hey, Dion. Hey, Lisa Wilson. Hey, Kavan. What's going on, Bree Room? All right, so, honey, do I have to ask? Do I have to beg? Can y'all please like the video? We got 44 likes. The likes are weak. How can we fight the system, but we can't even fight these likes? Huh? How can we fight the system for justice and righteousness when we can't even fight the dang likes? Can y'all please like for like? Listen, like your life depend on it. Like this video if you want these thugs to get out of these damn streets. Like this video if you want to clean up the streets. Like this video if you want to walk around and have a safe neighborhood. Come on now. Come on now, get the likes up. We got to start with the likes first because you know the likes help push our message in the algorithm on YouTube so our message can be heard and felt all across the world because we know the thugs are on here. The thugs are on the internet. That's the only way they're going to get close to a computer, okay? If they can be a troll terrorizing people or flashing off whatever they got, okay? And they said this killer guy, the guy that took out the 19-year-old girls, he stayed on the internet dancing and acting a fool. And who would have thought? Who would have thought the black men that's out here dancing on TikTok, I thought they were the good guys. You know, honey, sometimes I'm like, damn. Can you black men just sit down somewhere? Y'all stay being goofy, doing that goofy dance. But I said, you know what? At least the goofy niggas, you know, the ones out here dancing on TikTok can't sit down. At least they not out here taking out these women. Honey, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yes, they goofy butt sit up here dancing and gyrating and twerking and doing all this type of hocus pocus dance. Honey, in this case, he was the one that took this 19-year-old daughter out, okay? He had videos of himself on TikTok dancing in the club right before he sliced. He had a knife. He took out this girl. If you did not know what happened, they were at a party. The twin sisters and their friends. And they was at the same party. I guess he was scoping them out, stalking them across the room, okay, trying to get eye contact, okay? They ain't pay no mind to the men. Some people say, well, she should have called the security. How did she wasn't paying attention to him? And I guess you got to really watch your surroundings. You got to have your head on the swivel, okay? You got to have your head on the swivel when you're around these niggas, okay? And it's sad. You cannot live in peace around the niggas, okay? Around your own people. You got to have your head on the swivel. Do y'all know what that saying mean, to have your head on the swivel, okay? Your head got to look left, right, up, and down 24/7. Look, you got to scan a room. Look at the niggas looking at you. Look at the niggas watching you, okay? He keep looking, and you don't want to make eye contact, because if you make eye contact with them, they seem to think that maybe you like them. Nah, nigga, I don't like you. I'm just looking, because who looking at me? I'm just watching who looking at me. Just because we make eye contact don't mean that I like your ass, because I don't. Okay? They don't understand that. And, girl, the breakdown of communication and comprehension is at an all-time low. So maybe if they would have scanned the room more at the party and they would have noticed this nut keep looking at them, maybe they could have said, hey, security guy, can you please watch us, okay, because that creep keep looking at me. Now, if she would have did that and pointed, then he would have gotten in his feelings and he want to fight on sight. It's nothing you could do to get around the niggas. It's nothing you can do but put them down. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. Whatever you do, it's going to cause them to want to take you out of here, because they have hate in their heart and it lives in there. So I guess he was checking her out. They said they left the party. The twins left the party. They went to, I guess, to drop off some friends. And these guys, group of guys, eight of them, was watching them drop off the friend, and they were still walking. So I guess maybe the sister said in their head, shit, girl, let's go to the corner store. Let's go to the bodega, and try to lose these men, because I think they following us. So they went to the goddamn bodega, and mind you, this is their neighborhood bodega. They know the owner there. The owner watched them since they were little girls, okay? So they felt safe going to that bodega. They know the owner. So the niggas, they going up to the bodega. Y'all don't even buy nothing. Y'all not even buying nothing. God damn. Oh, it's so annoying. So they go up in the bodega. They try to talk to the light-skinned dude, try to talk to the twin sisters. Twin sister says, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Okay? Now, that should have been it. That should have been it. That should have been done with hook, line, and sinker. But no, because the niggas can't comprehend. Can we... Girl, they cannot comprehend no. They don't know what no means. We need to really have an awareness. No mean no. Didn't we do that shit? Didn't we have an era saying no means no? We need to bring it back, and we need to be more strong about it. And she said it so nice. And that's another thing. When you talk to these niggas real nice and sweet, they think that's foreplay. Oh, she playing hard to get. Oh, you know she wanted. She said it so nice. She said no, but she smiled. She said no, but she smelled so good. You gonna have to talk to them like a nigga. No, nigga. Okay? Okay, shit. And you wonder why so many women so masculine. Hell, they gotta be a dude to ward off the niggas. They gotta be the dude to ward off the niggas, okay? Because they can't get enough. They can't comprehend no. They don't understand it. So anyway, she said it really nice and sweet. No thank you. Okay, honey, he started to hoo. Oh, God, he started hooing and howling and woofing and bluffing and woofing and woofing and woofing. And, honey, it was so horrible how he was cussing her out and all that loud talking of his homies. They had to lock the bodega doors. They locked the doors. Now, when somebody locked the door, that means that, listen, they're afraid of you and they don't want to be bothered by you. Honey, he started banging on that damn door, kicking that damn door, banging. You know how a monkey and ape would do when they locked up in the cage? Just banging on a goddamn door, kicking on a goddamn door. Like he done lost his damn mind. Who raised him? Who is raising these niggas? Okay? The mamas, okay? Because we know the daddy ain't there, so it gotta be the goddamn mammies. We know the daddy ain't there because he don't have no man in his life. And it shows. If he had a man in his life, the man would have taught him how to have discipline, when a woman says no, she means no. If he had a man in his life, he would have had respect for authority. Okay? He has no respect for authority. He does not fear authority. He have no respect for other people's property. That was a whole store owner's store, the door, and he have no respect for the owner's store. He have no respect for life, no respect for nobody. So, honey, like a snake, he transformed to a monkey to a goddamn snake, and he slithered away. And they thought the coast was clear. They got outside because they ain't hear him. They ain't see him hooping and hollering, doing all that damn woofing. And it was for a moment. It was a couple of minutes. All the woofing and hollering is gone. So they were like, woo, God, thank God, thank God. Ooh, at least them niggas, they gone. That's what they thought. Shit, I would have thought it too. Because you know they loud. They want to be heard. Or they can't, all that cussing and shit they got going on. So she opened the door. As soon as she unlocked the door, she started to head out. Here they transformed back to the monkeys and the apes. There they go, hoofing and hollering, and all that commotion. And they said that he ran up on that girl with a knife, and he struck her in the chest, and he struck the other one in the arm. Okay? And he ran away, and they still cannot find him yet. They still can't find his ass. And can we please get the likes up? It don't make no sense that I got to keep begging for likes.
I miss her so much.
Her tears run deep after losing her 19-year-old daughter, Samaya Spain. This cell phone video obtained by Pix 11 News shows the moment Spain and her twin sister, Sanaya, were brutally attacked. That's Samaya apparently being stabbed in the chest and neck. But we are stopping the video right there.
Those were deadly points that he punctured in her body, that even if she fought it, I don't think she could have won the fight.
LaShawn Goodson is more than heartbroken, thinking about the death of her daughter. But how she died, Goodson says, makes the pain that much harder.
She didn't want to be bothered. Why did she have to die? Because you're not who she want to be accompanied by. Walk away. Don't hit on no girl. Don't fight no female, no matter what. Go on about your business.
It all started early Sunday morning. Her twins went to grab food at this deli on St. Mark's Place. A man apparently was trying to hit on the teens. After rejecting his advances, things escalated from there. At one point, the deli owner had to lock the doors to keep the man out. The twins thought the coast was clear, but once they walked out of the deli,
my daughter Sanaya was arguing with the guy in my daughter's defense outside, and he stabbed her, and she went to the floor. And at that very moment, Samaya went to attack him, and he stabs her in the heart, and when she went down, he stabs her in the neck.
While this mother tried...
In the heart and the neck. In the heart and the neck.
To deal with her grief, she sends a message to the person responsible.
I just want him to suffer every day like I am. I want him to wake up every day in a cell, just like I gotta wake up every day with my mind in a cell.
Girl, I want his ass to be put down. You don't even have, put his ass down like a damn animal.
And the community wants the same thing, standing in solidarity with the family.
No means no in our community. If in fact that this woman didn't want you to say anything or do anything to her, you should have just walked away. So the call to the action right now is to say to the individuals that committed this crime, turn yourself in. You may run, but you're not going to hide.
Thank you. A man is speaking. You see? Thank you. So we're gonna answer some phone calls. You heard the mom speaking about this, and we need our community to start speaking now. Okay, 901. I see you there. Why would you hang up? I was just gonna answer you. Y'all gotta be patient. The real Nona D donated $5. Thank you, baby, because you know I love a big tipper. Okay, and we need the support. Thank you so much. Calling from 901. Are you there?
Hey, yeah, hey, Sweet.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You better, I talked to you Sunday. You right, you better be scared. You didn't lie about that. Going in them stores. Remember you talking about them stores?
Uh-huh.
You said if it'd be about 10 or 15 of them, you told the truth.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't lying.
But
You
why
told
does
the
it
truth,
have
right?
to be? Can we change the world? Can we change our black community where these sisters don't have to be scared of these brothers, these thugs out here? What can we do to
I don't
change
know.
that?
Well, you know you can do. I mean, I don't think you can do anything. I mean,
It gotta
these
be
guys
something.
today,
I can't accept that. I can't accept ain't nothing
Oh.
we can do. I can't accept that.
I promise you, man. I don't think nothing you can do. I think they so far gone till I don't think they can be helped. And I'm just being real now. This just ain't no just joking and playing. But I think these young guys so far gone to you can't even help them. You
Got
can't.
it.
I don't give a damn how much you talk. You say God and love and this and that, love your sister, love your. That shit ain't gonna happen. These motherfuckers, they gone. Sweet.
So you
These
mean to tell
motherfuckers
me
gone.
I can't have a Jesus cross? A Jesus cross ain't gonna help me out.
You better not. They'll kill you quicker. You better not have shit dealing with the Lord on you. You better have the devil on you or some Satan because you walk around with Jesus. I mean, shit, they would take you out.
If you say,
But the style
brother,
that girl-
what if you say, brother, can I just hug you with the Lord of Jesus in my heart?
You better, man, you can't even hug them. Don't hug them. Don't look at them. You better be able to run. That's what you better do. When you see them ugly motherfuckers coming, you better go the other way.
I guess so.
I'm telling you, because you don't, they gonna kill your ass. You don't give them your phone number. Hey, baby, can I get your phone number? No, I got somebody. He stabbed the shit at you. Like, damn. But you stabbed her because she ain't want you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you wanted some dudes. I thought y'all was gay. Oh. What y'all doing talking to girls? I'm confused now.
They
You know
want
what
it
I'm saying?
all.
You ain't
They
heard
want
that.
it all.
Yeah, because I couldn't see why he would fuck. She said, no, fuck it, man. Just take it on the chin. She ain't want you. She ain't want you.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at a man that hurt her. Shit, what's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all ain't like
They don't
something
got no
wrong. I
daddy.
ain't trying to put
The
y'all.
daddy gone. They never had no daddy. That's what's wrong with them.
Yeah, it's some fault. I don't think these motherfuckers just crazy. They ain't got nothing to do with no daddy. They just out here.
But
they
come on,
gone.
okay, let's
It-
talk
it-
about it real quick. If they did
Okay.
not have, if they had a father in the household that disciplined them and that had instilled in them to have respect for authority and to instill in them that, hey, you have no right, no entitlement to take anybody's life out here or to get mad when someone don't want to deal with you, and to instill with them to have a purpose in life. Because clearly this man don't have no purpose. He is working for Satan. His purpose is to kill, steal, and destroy lives on the street. That is his purpose.
I just told you that. That's what I just told you.
I know.
just told you that.
But
You know,
if he
you know-
had
oh.
parents or a father that can instill
coulda
that
had-
in him,
Sweet,
I
he
don't
coulda
think
had-
we would have.
Sweet. He could have had a daddy. It still ain't gonna matter. I keep telling you, they gone.
He didn't
They
have no
lost.
daddy in the
You know,
shows. I disagree with you on that. I think it is a difference, and I think
no, man. It's some parents. It's some dudes got some daddies, still some damn fools. And let's keep it real. Some of these motherfuckers just is like Damien. I'm gonna start checking their damn heads and see can I see 3 6s in it. Cause these motherfuckers, they gone. You ever seen the movie The Homies? When that boy them little 3 6s in their head.
No, I don't like scary movies. They
They-
scare me. I don't watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at their scab and see if they got the 3 6s in that motherfucker.
They're not gonna let you get
You know-
close. They're gonna take you out before
I know it.
you even try to get
If I
close.
do-
You ain't even gonna think about that. They're gonna take you
know.
out of here.
if I do see one sweet, he must gonna be laying on the ground somewhere. I can hurry up and peek over there.
So what if what if women start fighting back? What if we teach little girls how to do karate? You know what I'm saying? Because they said
that shit ain't gonna work. Karate can't stop no bullets. These motherfuckers shooting. They ain't doing no fighting. So you can stop all they talk about fighting.
Okay,
they shooting. They ain't doing no fighting.
Okay, in Memphis.
What you got to do if one of them dudes approach you, you just got to give him some pussy.
Come on, get this shit. Come on now, that ain't right. That ain't right. That is not right.
Say, come on, go.
No.
You got to go and give him some pussy.
No,
you might don't want to say, come on, hurry up.
No, that's not right. I disagree with that. These men, they can have HIV, you know what? They can have all types of stuff. Besides that, you should not want to just bust and lay down out of fear. No, I disagree with you with that, sir. But thank you for calling. We're going to let you go. Girl, we were doing cool. Did you hear what he said? He said the only thing that y'all can do is just lay down and allow them to get the cookies, okay? Yeah, that's what his ass want. Gigi, I really don't find this funny. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. It's just his deliverance and how we were just talking. It was just how we, common folks talk. But let's continue on and call in. Let us know. Change the tone. Call in. Change the tone. Calling from 929. Are you there? Can you turn the phone down, please?
Yes.
Can you turn the phone? Your backdrop.
Yes.
Golden Pisces,
yes,
call in. Jesus Christ, call in. Yeah, I'm doing well. What are your thoughts about this?
It is horrible that people can't just go to the store and get something to eat in peace.
Mm-hmm.
This man is out of his mind. You're going to attack these women because they have rejected your attention. You know, back in the day, you had what men used to call game. If you had game, you could talk to a lady and she would give you a number. If you didn't have no game, she would say, no, I'm cool, and go about her day, and you went on to the next one. It wasn't no sweat.
Right.
This thing about these boys attacking these females now because they don't want to talk to them because it's out of control, right? Now, this stabbing thing is taking it to the next level, but these boys have been in general.
He didn't just stab her, he killed her. He stabbed her in the heart and the neck. He killed her.
Yeah, and killed this girl. And it's like these boys have in general been getting very aggressive with these women, rejecting them lately, just overall wanting to fight them, wanting to hurt them and do harm because these dudes can't take no for an answer. And the thing about it is these men in general have not learned how to talk to a woman, have not learned how to approach a woman, and have not learned how to respect a woman. These girls don't feel respected with these men. These girls don't feel safe with these men. These girls feel dehumanized by these men, and they feel totally objectified by these men. And a lot of these women are saying, hell no, I know my worth. I'm worth more than just being your piece of meat, your trophy, just something for you to sex on and go on your way and pop me with babies and leaves. These girls are standing up for themselves, and they're saying, no, thank you. And the guy just couldn't take no for an answer. That's what it was.
Mm. Well, it got to be more. Yeah. To me, it sounds very demonic, that he would do that.
And it is demonic.
He is stealing, killing, and destroying a person. And it's not even, that's not a reason. That's not a reason. And what is wrong with these guys in today? And I thought they say men are not emotional, they're logical. So that theory is all thrown out. We can throw that shit out. That all this talk that y'all keep on saying, oh, men are not emotional. They're very logical. Throw that shit out. That's some lies. That's some bullshit. And it shows. You see it every day, and it shows. Especially in this situation right here. He got mad. He was full with emotion. He was rejected. He was sad. He was irate, and he went out and did this. He wasn't thinking logical. A logical man would say, you know what? I'm not about to waste. I'm not going to. chance myself going to jail or having a penitentiary charge because she didn't want anything to do with me. Logical thing would say, you know what? I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm gonna smell good next time. I'm gonna
That's right.
drive up in a Benz. I'm gonna show her that I'm really about something in life, that I have goals and
That's
ambition,
right.
and I'm educated. I'm gonna do better. That's logical approach. You know what I'm saying? But
And that
this,
was old school as well. Because that's what men did back in the day. If they could not get you with just what they had to say to you, to charm you, to want to date with them or give them the number, they would come correct. They would make sure they had their money right to invite a woman on a date. They would make sure, like you said, that they had a nice car, something to show that they had something going for themselves to attract a woman. Because back in the day, a woman needed you to be a provider. They needed you to be able to secure them. They needed you to be able to protect them. They needed you to take care of them. Women look for certain things in men back in those days. And a lot of the girls today, they want more from a man like they did back in the day. They want a man to come with more than just something sexual. And these guys thinking that they can just roll up and it's just going to be, woman supposed to just say yes to sex. And that's not it. You know, these boys are up here raping girls. They just running up on women, fondling them. New York, a lot of the men up here are just acting crazy. I'm in Queens. They're up here just acting crazy altogether with women. They're touching them whenever they feel like it. They're trying to just push them off to the side somewhere and jump on top of them sexually. And these girls are saying no. They don't want to be bothered. They don't feel safe, protected, loved, or respected by men. So they're
yeah.
saying hell no.
Well, these girls better start having some pocket knives, just like the prostitutes, because I hear these
Yes.
prostitutes out here. Y'all need to. I mean, I'm not pushing prostitution, and I'm not for prostitution at all. But I hear they know how to protect themselves because they used to dealing with these type of
Yes.
men all the time, and they be having pocket
Yes.
knives, they be having razors in their mouth, and they be ready for the shits. Okay, they said these
Yes.
streetwalkers, they be ready for it.
And New York is allowing people to not be charged for self-defense. They're starting to allow people to not go to jail for defending themselves. So you are absolutely right. These women have the right to get armed, however they need to get armed, and do what they need to do. So these men start acting like they don't want to take no for an answer. Do what you need to do, Miss Lady, and go on about your day.
Yeah. And we need to start seeing more self-defense classes and more fighting classes geared
Yes.
towards women and
Yes.
black women to learn how to protect yourself. Because y'all need to protect yourself from the men and the women. Shit, the women fighting y'all too. So, hell,
Yes.
you can't use the card where I'm a woman, so feel sorry for me. I'm a woman, so don't kill me. I'm a woman, so don't hit me. They don't give a damn about you being no goddamn woman, okay? That shit
No,
don't
they will
work.
beat you, rape you, and rob you.
Yeah, they don't
That's
give
right.
a damn about that. So y'all need to throw that shit out the way too, because it ain't working. Okay, it's just false propaganda for good talking points, I
Yes.
guess. But it may work
Yes,
on the
chivalry
internet,
is
but it
dead.
ain't working on real life. Okay,
No,
when a
it's
nigga
not.
about to strike, say I'm a woman. I'm a woman. They don't give a damn about that. That's not going to work. You're going to
No.
need to have a pocket knife. You're going to need to learn how to protect yourself and know how to strike, how to pump and move, how to do this. And you're going to have to train yourself. Instead of training yourself to do all that weave, that makeup, that's cute and all, you need to learn how to live for tomorrow. So self-defense, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that
Yes,
makeup,
ma'am.
that
Chivalry is
wig
dead.
is not going to save you to live another day, okay? But your
Yes,
self-defense
ma'am.
classes
Chivalry is dead.
will prepare you and may save your life and maybe your friends or your family, your sister, your brother, your child life the next day. So you need to learn that skill set. And that goes for everybody. Men included too. The good
That's right.
guys, y'all, you good guys out here that don't know how to fight, and you think just because you sit your ass in a corner, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Hey, your time is coming they coming for you too, nigga. You better learn.
That's right. That's right. The cities are getting more dangerous. The people are getting more careless. And the fact that you're a female will not save you. You are correct. Chivalry is dead. You need to have a weapon these days. No matter where you go handle your business early in the morning, take care of your business, your bills, your job, and get on home. That's right. Thank you so much for taking my
Well,
call,
I
baby.
thank
I
you
love the
so
show.
much for calling in. I really appreciate
You are so welcome.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, I'm glad the brothers calling in. Where the sisters at? Why the girls ain't calling in? The brothers are showing out today. And I thank you, brothers, for calling in. All right. So this is going on and it's sad. So I want to look here to see, man, oh man. What do y'all got to say about this? Make sure y'all like this video. We definitely need to get the likes up. I'm so happy that we get the calls rolling. But I definitely want to see him have life in prison. Press 1 if you want him to have life in prison. Press 7 if you feel like that is just too harsh. I say life in prison. He took a 19-year-old girl that was so full of life, that had dreams and ambition. He killed those dreams. She would never experience being a mother. Her mother is hurting. Her sister would never forget this moment. This is horrific. I think his ass need to be in jail forever, and whoever is protecting him. I do feel like the laws need to be more strict, and we need to start incriminating the individuals that are housing these criminals. His picture has been all on the internet. We all know what he looked like, and whoever is protecting him, housing him, I don't give a damn if they say, well, I did not know. Your ass need to know. You need to find out. If a man is at your house and he ain't working, he ain't going nowhere, he just standing at your house, that's a problem. And you housing this, and you housing a killer. Your ass need to go to jail too. And what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think whoever is housing and protecting these criminals need jail time as well? Press 15 if you feel like, yes, they need jail time as well. Press 20 if you feel like, nah, that's just doing too much. I said, no, it's not, because they are the reasons why these killers keep on killing, because they know they can go to Sister Mary house or Keisha house to lay low for a while. They know that can be their escape route. And most likely it's a woman out here that's housing these niggas. That's just what it is. That's how it's always been. It's a woman. It's one of his baby mamas or one of the women that really like his ass that's housing him, I bet you. I bet you. I bet you it is. I just tell you. And talk about men not taking rejection well. I mean, I don't understand that comment. Men not taking rejection well. Honey, they turn into Satan when they get rejected. And why is that? Why? What is it? What is it about somebody saying they don't want to be with you that cause you to just be up in arms to want to take somebody out, to cause you to want to cuss somebody out? What can y'all please? Y'all need to call in and explain this shit, okay? What is it about y'all that get rejected and you want to hurt somebody? What was it? Your expectations? You really thought you had a chance, and you really upset at yourself for going up there and asking and then getting rejected? Is you mad about yourself? What they call it? Misplaced anger. Okay, it's a lot of misplaced anger. All the anger you're taking out on people that don't want nothing to do with you, you need to take all that anger on yourself, because you don't even want to deal with you. You don't even love yourself. If you loved yourself, you wouldn't take any penitentiary chances killing somebody to throw your life away. You don't even love yourself. That's what you're mad for. And people are saying, well, you know, he's a good looking. I don't give a damn if he was Don Juan, okay? It don't matter, you know? He did what he did. And people are just saying these demons. These are demons. They're running wild on planet Earth. It's just stupid to kill somebody over rejection. And I'm asking you guys to please call in and talk about this rejection, because it's something that we keep on repeating it. So we got to get it right. Somebody said they're secretly gay. Honey, I don't know about that. I think that's really, really out the loop. I'm gonna need you to call in and really clarify how they gay because they take a woman life that the woman don't want them. Shit, if you gay, it's so many gays out here. Just go to the gay club. Just be with a gay person. Shit, the gays gonna accept you. Is the gays ain't rejecting shit. Especially if you're looking like him, shit. It's a whole bunch of gay men that line up to be with his ass. So I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it at all. Calling from 901. We got Memphis back in the house. Memphis?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know what to say. That was so sad when I heard that. I didn't know what to do. I have to thank God. I got two sisters and my mom had three girls. We all had hands in raising my nephew. My nephew, to me, is a good man because he take care of his baby mama and he take care of his baby. They're not married, they're not together. But we always told him, if you have a baby by a girl, you make sure the mama happy and the baby's happy. So with these young guys out here running around, killing and taking lives of women that don't want them anymore or won't talk to them, I think it has a lot to do with raising. Because my nephews are two, they yellow, they beautiful, they bright, they light-skinned, and they handsome. But I always told them coming up, trust me, if somebody out here look better than you, if somebody out here that can get more than you, don't always think you on the pedestal because of how you look. And if they saying this man is a nice-looking guy, well, guess what? If you got rejected, it's another one out there that might talk to you. But they walk around here with their pants hanging halfway across their butt. They want to be seen. They think they the mess, but you are a mess when you looking like somebody come out the jailhouse. You have to carry yourself as a presentable young man. And that's one thing I can say. My boys don't walk around with their pants hanging down. They're working in. And it was shocking that you raise guys to live that bad life, and when they start doing something bad, you still cover up for them. No, don't cover up for these guys. They need to turn this sucker in, let him face his demise, because he took a life. And that sister, that twin sister, if she tight with that sister, you know this is hurting her to the core. She watched her sister die. And that's something sad. Here in Memphis, we done had 2 women lives taken. And everybody think it's suspect. No, it be the men you lay down with. Once it's over, it's over. They don't know how to move over, just like some women. They don't know how to move on. You got...
Go ahead. She hung up. Something happened. She hung up. But honey, she right. So I do believe it has a lot to do with the upbringing. The parents are not parenting. And it is a lack of communication. These men don't know how to communicate. And can we just be honest? Everybody not into looks. I don't give a damn how fine you are. Everybody not into your fine looks. Everybody don't want you. Some people just don't want to be bothered. And they have that effing right. Who are you to take that right away from them? Now, if I brought that light-skinned dude out here and, I had a person he was not interested in that trying to hit on him, and it's okay for him to say no, and he don't expect whoever I got to try to hit on him to take his life away because he had no interest in that person. But they don't think about other people. It's that selfish shit. It's that entitled shit that need to be broken. They have no respect for authority, no respect for the laws. They feel like they are God. They don't fear God. They don't fear nobody. And they don't even fear taking a life out of here. They not thinking. They don't think. They just go based on their feelings, based on emotions. And it's sad. call in and get the likes up. I beg y'all to call in and get the likes up. What? And yeah, people are wicked. People are very wicked and evil. And this is the only thing that I can express what that man did was wicked and evil. That's the only words I can put on it. It's just wickedness at its core. And it's the killer, he was extremely violent. To have to stab that girl in the heart, he stabbed her in the heart and still continued to stab her in the neck. The heart wasn't enough. He then did it in her goddamn neck in front of all his boys. And he had 8, 10 boys. Do you think any of those men stood up and tried to fight him away or pushed him back? No. They need to get their ass in jail too. Shit, they would do the same thing. I don't give a damn. Birds of the feather flock together. In this case, you running with a criminal, bitch, I'm throwing your ass in the summer too. Let's just clean up these damn streets. And it seems like y'all don't want to clean up the streets. It seems like y'all constantly being easy on these criminals. Y'all let them back out. They get bonded. It's almost like you want these thugs to take out the good people in the neighborhood. I guess you say, well, shit, we don't got to do it. Just let them kill them damn selves. And that's exactly what it's doing. And the black people, they don't give a damn either. They're so consumed with entertainment that shows black women fighting black women. They're so consumed with this rap industry, which shows black men killing black men. It's hate all over the place. It's hate all over the place. No self-respect in the black community all over the place. You can't even give me 5 good shows that represent black excellence in the rap songs or in the entertainment, because it ain't shit. It ain't none. Y'all don't want none of that shit. Okay? And it shows. So, honey, it's really doomsday. It really is. It's no hope. And they say they're going to get rid of the black people anyway. And that's why they're replacing them with them goddamn immigrants. Okay? Okay, girl, honey, girl. It is a sad day all over. Okay. And shit, if you from a different team or a different race or a different group, hell, you're not too concerned. You say, well, that's what they like. That's what they do. Shit. I'm not going to bother myself and they bull crap shit. They don't even give a damn. They over there killing them damn stuff. What you think they going to do for us? Okay? That's what they probably thinking and saying. I need y'all to call in and get these likes up. So I bet you he had a record. When I think about it, I think he had a record. Do you guys think that he was a prior a felon, not a felon, but he was in a system before for something? Usually it's not just one person that's do one crime. Usually they are repeat offenders. And I feel like he have done some crimes before. I cannot confirm it, but my spirit tells me that he has done some crimes before. And see, it's the system. The system is failing everybody, because y'all should have kept his ass locked up in the prisons, but then y'all say the prisons are overcrowded, so therefore you want to kick their asses out in the street so they can do more crimes. You need to build more prisons. Build more prisons, okay? And then it's election time, so you're trying to use these black thugs for votes. That's why y'all not trying to go hard on them, because you want their goddamn vote, okay? And it's sad. People are saying never argue with them. These men are killing us. Just walk away. I pray. Shit, didn't she walk away? She locked the door. Then she walked away from the store and they ran down on her. It ain't shit you could do but learn how to protect yourself. Now, if you would have ran down on her and she would have had some surprise waiting on your ass, then you boom. You understand? And I don't know in New York if you can have a registered gun. You know, you ladies, y'all need to start registering your guns, get your runs. You see the white people, they not playing about it. The white people, they getting their guns, they ready. Just in case you thugs want to cross that line and go to the suburbs, they are ready for your asses. Step on their property if you want to, nigga. Step on their property if you want to, nigga. They are ready for you, okay? And you black sisters, you better be ready for their ass too, because y'all up here, y'all playing dumb. You playing dumb and you getting laid out, okay? Calling from 803, you're live on the air. Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Gigi, it's Nola. How are you?
Hey, Nola, I'm glad you called. What's your take on this?
Hey, this is just so disturbing. I just can't understand for the life of me what is so hard about hearing the word no. It's so strange. Like, these people nowadays, they're just so soft. I think it's just a new generation of people. You know, I've raised a son myself, and even when he would come home from school, you know what it's like when your child comes home from school, and maybe they want to sit with someone who doesn't like them or doesn't choose them. They come home crying, and you have to just let them know then, you know, hey, if someone doesn't want to sit with you, hey, it's their loss. You know, these are just not your people. This just isn't your village, and that's okay. It's okay, you know, to hear no. It's okay to find, you know, different people. I just think people just have an issue sometimes with hearing no, or maybe their pride is hurt. But, you know, it starts at home. It starts, you know, from childhood. It's pathetic. Like I said in the comments, I think it's the skinny jeans. I think they're too tight.
And you're right. It do start from school, and I can bet you $1. I can bet you on my dollar. When that little boy was in school, he was told no, and I bet you he acted out. I bet you he was very violent when he was a little boy, and nobody put his ass in his place. Nobody grabbed his. Listen here. No means no. Okay? Now you sit down right now. You sit down and you think about what you did. Matter of fact, I need you to write it out. And after you get finished writing this shit out over again, you know, when I was growing up, we used to have to write sentences, repeat 100 sentences. I will not talk back to my elders. I will not talk back to my elders.
And that was okay. But now it's not okay. You can't tell a child no. You can't tap them. It's a problem. They calling the people on you. Well, guess what? You can do a better job than me. How about you come
Ain't
and
nobody
get it
calling the people on that little rugrat. Ain't nobody calling the people on that rugrat. Ain't nobody concerned about him. I promise you. Those laws are probably for other kids, but nobody give a fuck about Ray Ray. Let's just stop the bullshit. Okay? Okay?
I agree with you, Gigi. That's just my take on it. I just want to just chime in just shortly, but I think it's just a sad situation. You know, this is completely avoidable. I feel, you know, so sorry for these young ladies. We can't even do basic things anymore, like go to the store, you know, without being harassed. You can't even feel safe, and it's sad.
You know what's sad, Nola? It's always the good ones. You got so many hoes out here. I see them all today. They walk around naked. They want attention. Why don't he just F with them? Huh? Why won't you F with them? But you don't want to F with them. You want to F with a person that's innocent, that don't want all that, and you want to F with them. And you know what I think too? Those girls that's hood rat with all that color hair and they don't got no clothes on, they gonna give a mouth. You know what I'm saying? They real ratchet and ignorant. They're aggressive just like they ass. And you know, this is New York. This Brooklyn. And when I think of Brooklyn girls, I think of aggressive girls. Because you know, Brooklyn girls, they be all up in your face, baby. They talk back. You know what I'm saying? They New York. So it definitely seemed like these girls, they didn't have that New York spirit. I don't know. They just seem very nice, sweet, and submissive and innocent, you know, appearing. But what's your thoughts?
I can't say anything about a New York girl. I'm from the South, but I want to know who's hiding this man. And if it's a one, part of me thinks it's a woman that he's laying up with. But why are you hiding this man when he was trying to holler at another woman? Put him out, turn him in. Whoever is hiding him, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Turn him over. It's national news what this man is doing. So we shouldn't be protecting this person.
Mm-hmm.
So where is he at this point?
And you know what about? And
you
know what? Now you say whoever the woman is hiding this man. You say, well, you know what, girl? He tried to talk to another woman, and you sitting up here hiding him. Let me tell you about her. You think his ass is a demon. She's another demon because her spirit is low. She don't have no self-love being with a hood-ass rat nigga that don't want shit to do in life.
Pathetic.
And that's what you're dealing with. And if you think this the first time his ass done did this shit, she's used to this. She just so damn happy that she got him house up in the house. She like this shit. This the most time he ever spent that much time with her. And you know these niggas, you know when they up in a tight spot. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you. I ain't gonna never forget about this shit. I love you. You know you made everything. You know they the jailhouse talking. And these hood rat bitches, they love that shit. Okay? They love it. Okay, so she's loving this attention because it's the most attention she ever got from this nigga. I bet she going to work, feeding him, doing everything, being a man. Okay? And he's loving being in that feminine energy.
Girl, this is sad. She should be ashamed of herself, whoever she is. This is just sad all around. And I'm so sorry for, the family of those ladies, those young women. I'm so sorry that this happened. So that's just my, thought about it. I hope that they get the justice that they deserve, and I hope that he is dealt with the way that he deserves also.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think about the leaders and the laws? Do you think the leaders need to be changed and the laws need to be changed?
Well, I definitely think there needs to be, some consequences. I think we need more protections in place. I think there needs to be, harsher punishments when things like this happen. I mean, it's just too easy, for these criminals. I mean, it's not
He
a whole
still
lot of
have
punishment
not been
going
caught,
on.
Nola. He still have not been caught.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've heard that he's still out and about. No one's taking it really seriously. So is there like a sense of urgency? I mean, this is going to continue to go on and on. It sounds like it's not being taken seriously. So is this going to be an incentive to change? I mean, who's really, I can't help but wonder, too, if this was, a different type of victim. I think you know what I mean. If there would be more of a sense of urgency.
Yeah, you know why? If it was a white woman, because white people not going to have that about their own. Black people, we don't give a damn about our own. We still up here, listen, we still up here going to the club the next day. That same night, we going to the club, we don't give a fuck. And then listen to rap music that we listen to. Look what we entertain. Look what we put our money on. We put our money on rap music that discuss black men killing each other. We put our money and we waste our time watching baddies in the Real Housewives of Atlanta, black women degrading other black women for the sake of entertainment. So shit, they don't give a damn. They're like, oh, they so desensitized. They so desensitized that, oh, just another situation. Okay. It's just another day for them.
It's sad, though. I hate that this happened, but I hope that they find, I really hope that they find him. It's horrible that they're just the mom
and it was a group of people watching it. It was
a
a group of people watching it. His homeboys were there, all of his homeboys. But you know what they say, no snitches. You know how these black thugs, they don't talk to the police. No snitches.
Yeah. Lordy. Well, I hope somebody will do the right thing. Maybe somebody will, do what's right. I know we have this whole mentality, but, there'll be somebody, that'll do it right. I'm hoping, someone will do the right thing. Every once in a while, Gigi, that does happen. I know we don't believe
it don't
that,
happen often.
That
it don't happen often enough. It does not happen often enough. This is going to be a lesson for more thugs to continue to rampage and to kill more black girls because they know they can get away with it because they know nobody give a fuck about these black girls, and they know that. They know it.
Well, I hope that something is done.
They're not going to try it with no Asian girl. Honey, they try that shit with an Asian girl. The Asians will be out here passing new laws. Do you understand? They're not trying it with the white girls. They know them white men going to come out here having a fit. They're going to speak out. They're not with that shit. They're not going to allow that type of horrible shit in their industry with that music or that entertainment that we allow every single day.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly correct. And as I said earlier, if it were a different type of victim, it would be a totally different response. And that's sad.
Because they
it
people
should
care
apply for
about them.
everybody, but it
You,
does not.
I cannot expect white people and Asian people to give a fuck about black people when they don't give a fuck about themselves. I can't. And guess what? Do you think black people give a fuck about Asians or whites or anybody else? They don't. Black people don't care. They selfish. Shit, they don't even give a fuck about their own people, let alone caring about a different group. So no, I can't get mad at different groups that's not outraged when we should be outraged. That don't make sense to me.
So what I'm trying to figure out is what's going to be our solution for it? Like, what's going to be, a good solution for us? Like, where do we start, like, trying to correct this issue? I know it's a bigger problem than just this one, situation. Like, it's going to take more than just one person, but where do we start?
Well, if I was the one to be a speaker, we start by having these women trained to defend them damn selves, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you won't walk around scared, and hell, y'all be out there wrestling, okay? And the best person win, because these niggas, they don't know how to fight. All they can do is use weapons. And girl, you can use a weapon too, okay? You can use a weapon too. And then you have a little up thing, because they don't expect that shit from you. They expect you to be weak and scary.
And being armed.
Yeah, they don't
At all
expect
times.
you. Get their ass the limited surprise. And you got to stop waiting for them to attack you first. If you feel threatened, papaya, bitch, I'm on your ass. I'm not about to wait on you.
What the young lady
Don't
say?
wait. Don't wait for
have
it.
Your stuff
Don't wait for him. Don't
ready.
wait for that
What
nigga
are
to
they?
attack. If he getting too close, you better just do your thing. Shit.
I agree, TJ.
But then once, I bet you this. Hold on, Nola. Once you start hearing cases, damn, a black woman and took that nigga out. Another black woman took a nigga out. You know they're going to say, damn, these black women acting like men now. I'm scared. I'm scared y'all going to kill me. Then a black man going to start speaking out and say, oh, we need to stop this. And then more people going to speak it out. These black women, they out of hand. They out of hand. And you see it's going to change then, because now it's black men that's being left down by black women, and they're not used to that narrative. So that's a change for them. So that's going to get a lot of people looking and speaking out and saying we need to stop the violence. But the storyline of a black man taking a woman out, we're so desensitized. It happened too often. We don't give a fuck no more. It ain't nothing new. We only outrage when it's something new. When it's something like, damn, what happened? I can't believe that. You got to hit them with a surprise.
Yeah. Well, this is sad. It's a shame that we are hearing this, over and over and over and over again. But I just wish that we could just come up with a solution, because how many times are we going to continue to say the same thing over and over and over again? Oh, this is sad. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But nothing is changing. Like, we can say this all day long, but, nothing is being done about it.
And you take this story to the niggas, you know what they're going to say? Well, what did she do to cause it? Well, ain't nothing I can do about that. That ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. I don't got nothing to do with that. Well, was she caught? Well, she shouldn't have been out late at night anyway. Well, what she had on though? Well, I can't do nothing with that. That's all they're gonna tell you. They don't have no sympathy. They don't care. You're trying to force a group of people that care that ain't gonna never care. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a terrible, violent trend that's going on. I want to say too, yes, this is going on, but it's not, just a black male problem. Yes, this is going on, but it's just violence like all around. Like, I live in South Carolina, and we are, number one, like in homicide, violent acts against women, and they're, white, men that are committing these crimes.
Yeah, but the white men, who they killing? Are the white men
problem.
Who are the white men killing?
People are being it's anybody, Gigi. It's a huge,
but
issue.
When you look
I'm not
at
taking
the
away
stats,
from this particular story.
Let's just be honest though, and let's not bullshit it, because that's what we always do. You bullshit it and you end up with nothing. When these white men are killing, who are they killing? When you look at the stats, who are the white men killing? Because we already know, we already know if the white man was killing black women, honey, BLM would be out here. We would have Jesse. We would have everybody and their mama yelling, "What? Oh my God! Oh my God!" They will care then. They will care then. Let white men start killing out black women, the rape black men and killing out black women. They will care. So we know that's not it.
No, I understand what you're saying. The point I'm making is this is a widespread, issue. It's just the violence is getting out of hand, just overall. This is a huge issue, overall, and nothing is changing. It just seems like it's just getting out of hand, just everywhere. And it's just sad to see. Is the point that I'm making, and I don't know, if there's going to be an end to it. Just overall, I definitely, am seeing your point, Gigi, and you're correct.
Yeah, because we don't care about everybody, Nola. We don't care about everybody. We care about these black girls. That's the only concern we have.
Understood.
We don't care about what's going on in South Korea. Russia, they got a lot of violence in Russia. Did you know that? Did you know in Russia, they don't even like black people? Did you know in Africa, the violence against women in Africa? Oh, my God. Do you know up in Mars? They fighting up in Mars, child. They fighting in Venus, Shit.
I know we're not talking about that.
None of them matter. If you cannot stop it in your own neighborhood, if you cannot stop it within your own family, none of that shit matters.
Understood. Point taken. I understand, Gigi. I definitely, understand and respect your take on it. I definitely do. And I appreciate you, letting me call in and speak to you.
Girl, I'm glad you called.
Thank you. I love your show, Gigi. I do. I just adore you.
Thank you. I love you too, boo. All right, we're going to let you go. All right, call it. Baby girl donated $10. Thank you, baby girl. Auntie Gigi, thank you. In behalf of everyone for bringing awareness to this case, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me start working on cases with white victims and see how y'all like it. Let me just start. Let's talk about what happened. The Asian man died yesterday. And then the Russian man, he passed away. Y'all don't give a damn about that. So I don't even know why we even going to different groups when y'all don't give a damn about different groups, okay? You know you don't. But calling from 508, you're live on the air. 508, what's your take on this?
Hey, Miss Messy, it's D.
Hey, D, what's going on, Miss D?
I agree. Hi, Nola. But I do agree with you're saying. We need to keep it simple right now in our sector, in our generation. In our culture, in our, what's the name?
Community.
Because that's where it affects us the most.
Community.
And community. That's where it affects us the most, right? I feel like when she asked, what can we do? My opinion, like yesterday, we need to start packing our own stuff, get our guns licenses. I think we should do self-defense, mace, tasers. We need to protect ourselves, but the legislators need to pass stiffer laws, stiffer penalties. They think it's a joke. It's like you get a slap on the wrist. And if they want to say the jails are too crowded, then let out the people that didn't pay child support. Let out the people that's got traffic tickets. And we can make room for these abusers.
No, I don't want that, Miss D. I don't want to let nobody out.
A traffic ticket?
Listen.
Child, a traffic ticket?
Listen.
No. Take them out and let that bed be for that Abia, that Aper, and that murderer. That's where they need those beds. Not nobody that ran a red light.
No, that red light will kill you. I disagree. The red light will kill you. It's so many people out here that are driving reckless, and I'm affected by it every single day. Every single day. I say they build new jails. They build new jails.
They can build new jails.
I'm not about to let
they
nobody
gotta find
out.
the locations. because that too is political. You get a vote. You got to vote, and the community gets to vote to see if they want the jail in their neighborhood, and if it doesn't get enough votes, it gets kicked out.
Well,
you know
gonna
what I
have
mean?
to vote on the tickets too, ain't you? We gonna have to vote on everything. So we just talking.
No, we don't got to vote on no tickets. They just put that through motor vehicle on the computer. You pay it, or you do.
No, I'm saying you
whatever.
have to vote to back up that law. You have to vote if you trying to get people that are criminals to get them out. If a law is passed, you have to abide by the law. You cannot change the laws anytime you feel like it just because the jails are too crowded. Okay, let's change the law. Nobody's going to respect the laws. The law need to stay the law.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Y'all be saying, this is what people be out there saying, that, they got everybody locked up. They're unjust.
I don't give a damn what they say. Them same people, the one out
and
here
a
is killing
felony
people.
are two different things.
I don't give
Just
a damn
because
what
you
they
did a
saying.
misdemeanor don't mean it deserves automatic jail time. Sometimes you don't even get jail time for a misdemeanor. All I'm saying is, while we got the prisons that we got, yes, I agree 100% we need more prisons. But while we got the ones we got, if they relieve those beds with misdemeanor crimes that, like I said, that's not non-violent, got a victim attached to it or stuff like that, then there'll be a little bit more room for the ones that are felons and got victims and are hurt, or whatever. But I agree, we do need more prisons. We do. But, it's sad. I think what they want is what is happening. I do. I think you said it earlier. They don't care because we're doing it to each other.
What is happening?
We're taking their light work away. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I said what is happening. Explain to the people what exactly you mean when you say this is happening.
Because the clear people want to either have us segregated or off the earth. They want just them, all purity, right? So if we're taking out each other for them, they don't got to get their hands dirty. You making their job easy. You know what I mean? We're doing it to each other. So they don't got to do nothing.
Well, I think it's not just the clear people. I think everybody want, the black people gone. I think everybody is tired of them.
That's unfortunate.
I think everybody is tired of them. And I think
that's unfortunate.
The black people is tired of the black people too. I think all of them is tired.
I'm only tired of the ones that act like they're dusty. I'm tired of the dusties. I love my black skin. I love my melanin. I'm tired of them
the
dusties.
reason why I say that, Miss D, it shows differently. When you listen to the music, it shows differently. When you look at the entertainment, it shows differently. It shows you don't love yourself.
Yes.
When you listen to the reports and you see the deaths, it shows differently. So maybe you, but when you look at it from the scope of it, no.
That's why I'm starting a program that I want to reach from 18 to 27. Those are the age ranges I want to reach because, like you said, that music, when I was coming up, you know how it is. When you went to school, you had school clothes. When you went to church, you had church clothes. When you went to this event, you had this type of clothes. Now everything's lingerie. Everything's showing your butt. It's like what is that called when they did the purge? It's just it's no rules basically, and everybody's just doing what they want to do. I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't, because we don't got enough people that care to stick together to make an impact, to make them listen, and not enough people. Like we had the man up there yesterday. Oh, it didn't happen to me, so I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to sit back. No, that's not how we start to get the ball rolling. Everybody got to be outraged. Everybody got to be loud. Everybody got to, go out there and fight for what we really want.
So did you see
our women to stop being attacked, abused, and murdered, and also that we don't have to fear. We should never have to walk around in fear. That's crazy. No.
Did you see the mom speak out today? What were your thoughts about that? And if you didn't see it, I will replay it for you.
Can you replay it for me?
Sure, I'm going to replay it now. This is the 19-year-old, they were twins, and this is the mother of the twins.
I miss her so much.
Her tears run deep after losing her 19-year-old daughter, Samaya Spain. This cell phone video obtained by Pix 11 News shows the moment Spain and her twin sister, Sanaya, were brutally attacked. That's Samaya apparently being stabbed in the chest and neck. But we are stopping the video right there.
Those were deadly points that he punctured in her body, that even if she fought it, I don't think she could have won the fight.
LaShawn Goodson is more than heartbroken, thinking about the death of her daughter. But how she died, Goodson says, makes the pain that much harder.
She didn't want to be bothered. Why did she have to die? Because you're not who she want to be accompanied by. Walk away. Don't hit on no girl. Don't fight no female, no matter what. Go on about your business.
It all started early Sunday morning. Her twins went to grab food at this deli on St. Mark's Place. A man apparently was trying to hit on the teens. After rejecting his advances, things escalated from there. At one point, the deli owner had to lock the doors to keep the man out. The twins thought the coast was clear, but once they walked out of the deli,
my daughter Sanaya was arguing with the guy in my daughter's defense outside, and he stabbed her and she went to the floor. And at that very moment, Samaya went to attack him and he stabs her in the heart, and when she went down, he stabs her in the neck.
While this mother tries to deal with her grief, she sends a message to the person responsible.
I just want him to suffer every day like I am. I want him to wake up every day in a cell, just like I gotta wake up every day with my mind in a cell.
And the community wants the same thing, standing in solidarity with the family.
No means no in our community. If in fact that this woman didn't want you to say anything or do anything to her, you should have just walked away. So the call to the action right now is to say to the individuals that committed this crime, turn yourself in. You may run, but you're not going to hide.
All right. What's your take on that? Miss D?
Oh, girl, this death penalty. Death penalty. You know how I feel. Death penalty. That's
yeah, but
right.
you know what?
Calculated.
You know what, Miss D? Even though you said what you said yesterday, you're going to have to say it every single day. You're going to have to repeat yourself. If you want to make
Death
a
penalty.
change in the community, you're going to have to repeat yourself and be okay with it.
Oh, I be
and
out
say
here.
it
I be in
again
mine.
like
They know
you
my
ain't
big mouth,
never
but I'll repeat it.
Hold on. Wait, Miss D. Say it again like you ain't never said it before. Because when you're dealing with this group, you're going to have to repeat again, and again, and again. The comprehension is low.
Well, I believe that, death penalty, corporal punishment, I think that the mom's right. She don't have to be bothered. None of us have to be bothered, and to say that we have to now change up how we walk, move, and talk and all that, it's not fair. It's kind of molding us into their way, instead of us having the freedom, and it's sad, but I feel so bad for her. I did not know the other twin was also punctured. I didn't know that. I thought it was just one of them, but thank God the other one lived. I hope both of them did, but I didn't know that. And it's terrible. It's terrible, but I'm pissed because I don't know why it's taking so long to get this guy. Like, kick them doors in. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, y'all was looking for Obama. Look for him. But I don't get it. Ain't that much money? You know what? Maybe they need to put up money, a cash prize. Do they have a cash prize up yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. I never heard of it. I never heard them
like
have
when
it
they
yet.
say, $10,000 if you have any information or where this whereabouts of this person. Maybe they need to put up one of them cash things because money talks, and the city has that money in a pot because there's a separate for victims against violence, victims against violence. Like they have a bucket where they use money for stuff like that. And hopefully, I don't know what's going on with the who the mom's talking to, but hopefully somebody will put that in her ear so that they can get that on the roll, and hopefully somebody will turn him in. But I feel like whoever is, and every person that let him hide out in their house, every person that rode him from that house to the other, and if they try to get him out of town too, every person should be charged with helping a fugitive, harboring a fugitive.
I agree. And, he could take him down with his hands, but he didn't even want to. He was so pussy. He didn't even want to use his hands, girl. He used a knife.
Coward.
He used a knife, and his intent was to kill them.
Obviously,
he didn't
the neck
slap
and
him.
the heart.
He didn't slap him. He didn't push him. Mind you, this is a man. He's fighting them like he's fighting a goddamn green giant. Green giant. Like he's fighting a damn giant.
Yeah, every single one of them. And the ones that stood there, accessory to the fact. They need stronger penalties. They need to stop playing with them and let them know that when you do it, you're going to do something. I know they laid my behind down. They didn't hesitate to give me 10 years. Shoot. And they came to my grandmother's house. Y'all sure enough came there. They didn't hesitate, and that was Connecticut, right next to New York. I'm telling you, man, it's just not fair. It shouldn't take this long. The technology is so different now. I feel like they should have been caught him. And it's going to, any other day, if it continues a couple more days, I'm going to start feeling like they ain't doing all that they can do. And I might have to put a call into the legislator down there or have my sister-in-law do it because I'm getting frustrated. It's too many days that this boy is not apprehended.
Do you think more black women need to take it to the streets and march more? Because we haven't seen that in a minute.
Absolutely. They need to know that we are outraged.
Instead of having Miss D, instead of having a hot girl summer.
Okay.
Instead of having a hot girl summer and walking around butt naked, okay?
Please. You know I'm 50, so I really ain't going there.
But that lets you know these girls don't care about other women either. They don't give a damn.
No, they don't. No, they don't
care. They just want to be seen, girl. They want to be seen.
Or they want to be the popular one, the one that everybody look at and like, so they don't care about the next.
So hold on, Miss D. I'm gonna have you help me with the co-hosting. We got another caller. Calling from 404. You're live on the air. What are your take on this?
That young lady lost her life knowing her worth, and she knew that a dusty ninja standing in front of a corner store wasn't worth her time. So she was right. And whoever is harboring him, know that he took one life. He might take yours too.
Yeah. Because he might think, you might be the one to turn me in. It's turn on her. I just wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't close my eyes. Because they say when you take one, it gets easier.
That's right.
I don't know, but I never did it, but that's what they said. I know one thing, this is taking too long. What do you think? It's too long.
Us marching, they laugh at us. So I think we should just disturb their phone lines. Maybe we call their phones off the hook and disturb their day. Maybe that'll make a change. But us marching, they expect that. And they laugh at us. And it hasn't done much. Because the black men are killing black women. The facts don't have to be proven, it's there. So for the men that get offended by, you blaming all black men, most of the serial killers are black men. Look at the statistics. The numbers are growing and increasing, and the black man is murdering black women. The facts are there.
And what is your take when they say, well, you know what? Look what they doing in Russia. They killing women in Russia. They killing women everywhere. It's just not the black man, but look at the white man. They killing. And the people in South America, they killing.
We've always been victims of femicide. But the thing about it is, you know, we have voices and we should be able to stand up and speak it, and it should be respected. I mean, we're the mothers that bring forth life. So if you're killing us off, who else is going to be here?
Yeah, and if you want to talk about them other countries and their femicide law, they didn't do nothing for Shanquella, so, like, they let the people leave. They let the suspects leave. You know,
so our life has no value. Our life has no value to the American system.
Yep. Well, I definitely am going to be calling tomorrow. You know, it's after hours now, but I'm definitely calling my sister when I get off this phone because she lives in the Bronx, and I am going to get the number to their state or their legislator down there, a couple of them in different boroughs, and I'm going to start calling. My day off is tomorrow. I got more than time, but I'm outraged. I'm pissed. It's just not. I got a daughter that's in college, and she's not a fighter like me. I'd be so scared for her. She's not a fighter like me. I took them away and moved somewhere else, and she just doesn't want. I don't fight. I'm like, girl, you better know how to defend yourself. At the end of the day, you have to. Self-defense classes, like Miss Messy said, that's the first thing, because everybody can't get a pow license. I get it. But the first thing, like Miss Messy said, was self-defense. Don't take none of that to learn self-defense. It don't take no special.
Yeah, you better.
You know,
they're gonna treat you like a man anyway. Shit. You better try to fight like one to save your life to see it the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are not gonna take it easy on you because you're a woman. They're not.
Nope. They don't care. I feel like they hate women. I feel like they hate women because they ain't happy with themselves. Point blank, period. They want to blame us for everything that go wrong in their life, and nobody wants to be accountable. They make their own choices. Even your mama, you can't blame after a certain age, because you make your own choices, and you need to be accountable. You say, I'm going to put my hand on or whatever. You're the one.
I feel like they're more feeling entitled to black women. They feel like you owe them something. And that's the feeling I get, is the entitlement of black women, that you owe them whatever they are seeking. And if they're not getting that, they feel that they have the right to take you out like property because you belong to them.
And they also have this attitude of, don't talk to me like that. How dare you? Watch your mouth. Like, we can't have a voice. Like, we're being totally disrespectful if we speak our opinion. They want to control us.
So, caller, why do you think that men cannot take rejection? 404?
Well, I'm an advocate against domestic violence, and one guy killed a girl because he couldn't understand what no meant. His father said, my son didn't know how to hear the word no. So that goes back to the parenting. You should be the first one to disappoint your child by telling them that they cannot have their way. That way you won't send them out into the world where they feel like, how they feel, that's how it should be. And I hate to say this, but the beautiful part of that situation is that he took himself out too.
Yeah, you're right. And a lot of these aunties too. Oh, my nephew's so cute. You so handsome. You so handsome. Makes them feel like they God's gift to the earth. You know.
Yeah.
But I agree. I agree with you. You're right.
You stop looking at how a person looks and start looking at the demon that's inside of them. Maybe then, we can fight with the force that we need to fight with.
But they definitely need to put some self-esteem in them and teach them, like you said, no. So you can't have everything. Sometimes you're going to hear no, and it's okay. It's okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We're gonna let you go right now. Lynette,
All
all you
right.
gotta do is call in. No, Miss D, you still there? All you gotta do is call in. All you have to do is call in, Lynette, and then you can talk. Okay. Just to let everybody know, the phone number is here. At the bottom of the screen. If you have something to say or you want to chime in, feel free to do so. We need the community to speak out and to speak. We need you guys to have a voice. People need to hear that it's just not me and Miss D that care, but actually it's a whole group of individuals that do care. But when you don't hear the voices and the voices of negativity is so drowned out by the people that care, you will leave the community feeling like the community just don't give a damn. Ain't nobody saying nothing else different. All we hear is the negative shit. All we see is the negative crap, and that's just what it's about. So it's up for the good people, so they claim, to have a voice and to speak out. And you have to fight against the nonsense. And it's a continuation fight. It's a fight. It's just because you do a good deed today, you got to continue to do every goddamn day. Every day is a fight, okay? Because these demons, they ain't gonna never give up. They can't stop. They got the spirit of Diddy. Can't stop, won't stop, okay? And they ain't gonna stop. Shit, they are not gonna stop. You got to be relentless.
Hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head.
So what else?
Because it's building up a lot of, well, for me, it's building up a lot of hate. It is, and I'm talking about for me.
Like what?
I am getting, like I'm starting to, you know, it's just making me angry and hateful towards, you know, dusties that's just hanging on the corner. It just makes me look at them sideways and not even be willing to, I'm not there yet, but I'm almost to the point where I don't even want to look their way. Like,
yeah, but I get what you're saying. She's saying that she hates the actions. And the people that are having the action are these dusty men, okay? So that is where her hate is coming from, okay?
Yes.
So don't go around talking about she hate men. That's not what she said. She hates these actions. And you should hate the actions that these dusty men are having too. Okay? And it's not equal. Black women are not taking out black men the same rate as black men are taking out black women. It's not equal. We don't have back-to-back stories of black women taking out black men. It's not equal. So let's stop with the bull crap, okay? We do have some more callers to stay there, Miss D. Calling from 929. You're live on the air.
Yes, I really feel like nowadays women have the right to shoot. And I feel like nowadays, if I was a woman, I'm carrying a gun and I'm shooting anything that bothers me. Because I would rather be caught with it than to be killed without it. Cat Williams was just talking about this, where he was asked by Shannon Sharp. He said, anybody ever try to rob you? And he said, look, I was in California and I became known as I was taking care of as the guy who pushes the baby cart with the pistol inside the diaper box. Like, people are just have the mind that we're not going to take it laying down. We're not going to just allow you to do whatever you want to do to us, man or woman. I think everybody should just go ahead on and get what they need to get to defend themselves, because if you're not defending against these people who are acting animalistically as they have some sort of mental problems, you're also dealing with the bigotry of the Karens and the racist ones with the badges that think they have the right to kill you. I say that black people, men, women, and children have the right to defend themselves, and they should bear arms no matter what state they're in. Thank you for taking my call, baby.
No, you don't gotta go. I agree with you 100%. And I think just like you said, Cat Williams, he made it known. Do you know the reason why a person and certain men they go out of their way to make it known that they're carrying? The reason why, because they don't want you to try it, okay? It's a warning. You have to warn the people in your environment, especially if you know your environment is very wicked. You have to have a reputation about yourself. Oh, we ain't gonna fuck with her. She with that shit. We not even gonna fuck with her. But we gonna fuck with that one because we don't know shit about that one. And this one seemed like we can try her. So let's go and do it.
That's it.
Because they're always looking for the weakest one so they can devour. And nobody ain't gonna say nothing. So if you walk around, what they say, you play pussy, you gonna get fucked like one, right? So you gonna have to, have some oomph about yourself.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
You must be ready. We grew up in the 70s. People would have, it was common to see people with big ass signs on their house: beware of dog, beware of gun. People would have them in their car windows: beware of gun, beware of the dog. Like, they would put things out there to warn you. People had big dogs in their yard. The women who was grandmothers, if they went out at night, they had a big dog with them. People had a stick with them. Like, black folks had a certain streetwiseness about them to where they was ready, no matter where they was at, and they would be aware of which neighborhoods was the ones that you had to be ready. People knew how to tuck their jewelry if they went down certain streets.
Yes.
Yep,
like, people were more aware back in the day because, it was so dangerous back in the day. People was on their toes. I was born and raised in Philly, even though I'm in New York now. We had 500 motors every summer. So the thing was, you was naturally on your toes if you lived in New York, if you lived in Baltimore, if you lived in St. Louis, Florida, places like that. You already knew. Memphis, you already knew. Let's just be ready. California, all these places, you was ready. Yep. You naturally knew how to have something on you and how to put anything valuable away. Folks used to cover their cars up. People knew what to do. Black folks know how to adjust. So that's the good thing about these horrible situations. We know how to adjust to the situation. We are very gifted with streetwiseness, something that a lot of other folks may not have. But we got it, and we need to start using it. I said that I don't know. When I heard the time, I said, I don't know why them girls was out that time of night in Brooklyn anyway. What are you doing out that time of night? You supposed to order for delivery, have something sent to you, or wait a couple hours until the sun came up to go out. It was already 5 in the morning. Wait till 7 and go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, do certain things a certain way and go out with people and have something on you. And don't be dressing scantily clad. Now, a woman does have a right to dress how she wants to and not be bothered or touched by nobody, but we live in different times now. You're just going to have to adjust to the situation, wear some baggy clothes.
Now, I will say, I'm sorry to interrupt you, I will say they were leaving a party. Okay, so that's why they were out at that time, and they did have some friends with them, but it don't seem like their friends was about it. And it's good to have friends that know how to fight and defend themselves versus a friend that's just gonna sit there and just be in shock, just like your ass. And I want to say something because you said something right. Did y'all hear what he said? He said, "Stay on your toes. Y'all better stay on your goddamn toes like a fucking ballerina." Okay, you know how a ballerina is staying on her toes, or him. You better be on your toes like a fucking ballerina, okay? And keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel.
Because they should have been in the Uber. They should have been in a ride from party to house. Right? Like back in the day, people went to parties, but they went in a ride. Like somebody drove them to the party and came to pick them up when it was time to leave. So there wasn't no having to go nowhere or go in the store or stand on a bus corner or get on a subway. If you couldn't get a ride to the party that night, you didn't go. You did what you had to do to protect yourself if you knew you was going to be in an environment where things could happen. These people were just unaware and not streetwise.
They was 19 years old, the girl.
Yeah, they was young. They was young and unaware. That's all that was. Because Brooklyn is dangerous. You know that.
And I think that's their neighborhood too. But I think that was their neighborhood, right, Messy?
Yeah, that was
Did
their
they live
neighborhood.
near the corner store? They lived near. That was their neighborhood. So they probably felt they put their guard down, but they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have because, like he said, you always got to be on your toes because you just never know.
That's right. I grew up in North Philly, but we still kept our head on the swivel. We still kept our head on the swivel. Was there all our lives. Even as children, we knew to watch our back. The women and Richard Allen would kill you. Yeah, the Richard Allen projects were so dangerous. The women would kill your ass over there. It was not a game. Just certain like these big cities, these inner cities, these situations have been and always will be dangerous places after hours and in the daytime. The Bronx, they just shot some people on the train in the daytime.
Yeah, my sister lives up there. My sister-in-law, yeah.
They just killed some kids. Just killed somebody on the train in the middle of the day.
Broad
and then
daylight.
Then Skimmerhorn and people were just ducking and hitting the floor on the train in the daytime when somebody was shooting on the A train just the other day.
See, I would have thought I was Superwoman. I would have dived at him and tried to take him to the floor. I would have been like, y'all better help me. Let's just tackle him. Like, I'm not scared to be unalive because I know we all got to go. And if I'm going to go, I'm going to go for a cause. And I'm just not going to be fearful like that. And I get involved. I don't mind my business. No.
You know what, Miss D, if we had could you imagine if the whole community was like Miss D, crime would not be as high. But unfortunately, I'm scary, and a lot of us are scary.
Well, you got a right to be. These crazy folks out here, don't get me wrong. You got a right to be scared. Look what they're doing.
Yeah, but I don't want to be. Shit, we want to be tough like you, Miss D, so we can all take their ass down.
No, you just got to take the steps you need to. Do your Miss Messy, get your self-defense classes, get your taser and your mace, and you're good.
Watch this, because you see what happened with the incident on the train. The black dude approached the Spanish couple. He starts beating on the man. The woman pulled a knife out and stabbed him in the back. He said, "Oh, you stabbed me." He went in his pocket, pulled out a gun, and they had a moment to grip the gun from him. And they shot his ass 4 times on that A train the other day. Yeah. He got to messing with the wrong people, and he got shot 4 times.
And I'm glad the woman, I'm glad the woman did something. I'm glad the woman did not just stay there stuck like she's Daniel in Distress. Y'all gonna have to stop that shit. Ain't nobody here to save y'all. Y'all gonna have to stop that shit.
Right, she pulled her little poker out and stuck his ass right in the lower back. He said, "You stabbed me." He grabbed his gun out, and then they had a chance to grip the gun from him, and the man shot him 4 times. It won't bother nobody else.
That's
this
right.
happened just the other day on the A train in downtown Brooklyn at Horton Skimhorn.
Do you think it's something, and I'm not trying to be no racist or like that, I'm just speaking on my experience. Some of the black women in my family, they act so scary about guns. What is it with that? Do you notice that too, or no?
I do notice it. It's just that we're accustomed to the men having the gun because the man in the house usually be the one that pull it out to defend the house. And we just have to start saying to the women now, y'all just need to start becoming accustomed to getting guns.
Well, the men not even at the home hardly no more. So y'all, what y'all gonna do? Shit, y'all know y'all men ain't home. So if these men steady got to keep their head on a swivel when they go out, if these men fearing for their life, if these men got the goddamn pow every time they go out, isn't that a message? Shit, you think they just targeting the men? Hell no. They targeting the women. Now they targeting the women more than ever, especially if you go into the gas station. If they see a woman with a Benz, they see her as easy target, fresh meat.
Yeah. Yeah, because they just killed that lady for her car in Philly. She pulled in the gas station. They shot the woman and took her car jacket. They shot the woman, just killed her for her car. Like, stupid stuff. So, yeah, these women just have to start getting ready. That's all they have to do now is just start telling women that y'all need to be armed because these men are armed and dangerous, so y'all need to be armed. Like, all women just need to have something on them, get a gun. If I was a woman, I would have 2 pistols.
They still thinking that BBL is gonna save them. Okay.
Yeah, if anything, that's drawing people to them, so they need even more to have a weapon. I would be wearing sweatsuits and loose, baggy sweatsuits, and I would have 2 pistols on me if I was a female. I'm just saying. Yeah,
Well, stay
that's the
right
times
there.
we live.
We'll stay right there. We have another caller. Calling from 862. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes. Are you there?
Gigi?
Yes.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, baby.
This Parisa, but my thing is Lynette. How you doing?
Good. What's up, Lynette? Talk to me about
it. My thing is, like, the way that boy did that to them girls, like, I grew up in the 70s, and I remember being, harassed about a guy trying to talk to me. But back then, we didn't have to go through none of that. I was like, we just keep walking, and them guys go on about their business. They talk shit, go about their business. But these young people today, they cut from a different cloth, and they are ruthless. They don't have no respect. They don't care about life or neither their lives. And the way they out here and throughout the world, behaving the way they do and just killing and killing. We done did so many marches here where I live. I live in Patterson, New Jersey, and it was so much stuff going on. Day after day after day was like many bodies being killed out here. And they did so many marches, went to City Hall, this, that. It calmed down a little bit, but they still do what they do. It's hard with these young people that's born in the late 80s and the 90s. It's just awful and very scary.
Can I ask y'all a question? Now, when we did that Black Lives Matter, that BLM, and we said, what y'all say? Y'all don't want to back the cops no more, okay? Oh God! Listen, I was never for. I was always black and the blue, okay? But a lot of y'all said fuck the police. Y'all kept saying that. Y'all was like, y'all don't want police. Hold on, y'all said y'all don't want police roaming, and y'all rather have your own people policing y'all. What happened to them people? Where y'all at?
You better say that again. You better say it again.
Well, I don't think we ever could depend on the police to defend us. I think we just need to have our own arms and defend ourselves. I prefer black people to have a weapon in their pocket. I'd rather be caught with it than shot without it.
Absolutely, because them police, they don't care. They don't care. They just watching us kill each other and whatever. They don't care. They ain't coming to our defense. It's awful.
I have a different experience. Anytime I call the police, they're Johnny on the spot. I had to get this hood right off my line. They took care of that shit. If I have to call over a nigga, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And they stayed at my house. And after she left, they still stayed at my house. And they made sure she wasn't coming back. Yes, they did.
And I wish it was like that throughout the world for us, especially in the hood, because it's not like that here.
Well, I don't live in the hood though.
Up here, if you're emotionally disturbed, bipolar disorder, they're coming to you.
Yeah. Yep. And Gigi, you know what happened? Listen to me, guys. One day, it was broad daylight. People walking on Broadway. This is like one of the main strips over here in Patterson, New Jersey. They walking, going about their business. Tell me somebody came out there and was shooting them like they was playing a game. Just da-da-da-da-da. I got the footage of it. Da-da-da-da. People dropping. And it was so awful. It was so awful. How can you do stuff like this? How?
Judge says in the comments, I'm not calling no police to shoot me in my house. Well, Judge, that's you. I'm calling the cops. And I wish the cops was here
Well,
to save this girl, because I know one thing for sure: the
that would be my first
hold on, the thugs is
I
not
ain't mad
afraid
at
of you, but they fear the damn cops. When you call the cops, they get to running. They don't stand toe to toe with the
you
cops.
already know.
So hell,
Just like
I'm
when they
putting my
killing
bet
people
on.
and like they stabbed them girls up. Where he at? He ran. They be doing all that shit and then run.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do too. First thing, call the police. Anyway,
Yeah,
I would
so
call the
I'm
police. That's the
standing.
first
I'm
thing.
standing with the blues. Okay, so because I know the thugs, they have no compassion. They don't love nobody but themselves, and I understand that. I'm not trying to change no thugs to have compassion for me. I'm not trying to have them to have compassion for me. I understand the game.
Because they don't.
So I'm gonna be with the blue, and I'm voting for the goddamn blue. Okay, and I hope they take their ass and throw them up under the bus. So that's how I feel.
They very disrespectful, and like you said, they just don't care, and it's just you can't count on them. They don't care.
You
and
talking about
it's
the
their own race and everything. You know, it's scary out here now, man. I never thought. I was born in 1961, and in the 70s, it was fun. We didn't go through all of this, but we fist fight. You live to talk about it the next day. You know, it wasn't none of this. None of this. And then when I was in a relationship, you know, that puppy love shit, grammar school, high school, if things didn't work out, we broke up, they went their way, the female go their way. We didn't have to go through guys killing us because we don't want to be with them no more.
Well, y'all had it good
then.
Gigi
made a point
y'all
too
had it good. Lynette, keep talking. Hold on. Lynette, I'm going to let you go, though, okay? But go ahead. Keep talking, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you made a good point earlier too, Gigi, about the people telling them boys they're cute and all that. The whole piece about dudes looking a certain way and thinking because they look a certain way, a woman's supposed to want them. That's another thing I think we got to get out of the habit of telling these guys how they look and all that, because it goes to the head. And they really do believe that a woman is wrong if she don't talk to him because of how he looks. And it's like, dude, okay, you got a certain look or what have you, but you're not supposed to go around expecting women to sleep with you just because of how you look. A lot of them had that mentality like, what? Like, you turning me down? Look at me. You know, and it's like, no, it ain't just because you good looking that somebody just has to be with you. That's no. Yeah, I think you got a point, Gigi. People have to stop telling these guys that they're so gorgeous and all that, because it goes to their head the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, I feel this way. It's okay to tell somebody they look good. However, when somebody tell you look good, whoever that is, that entitlement, just because you look good is not going to get you access to everybody. Looks is only limited. It's not going to, everybody's not going to be all with your looks. Everybody not going to be all with your money. Some people just don't want to be motherfucking bothered with you. And you have to know that, and you have to be okay with that. So my issue is not the community telling him he looks good. That's not my issue. My issue is his entitlement, his feeling like that he needs to take somebody out of here because they don't want to be bothered with him. Him feeling like he needs to be in his emotions, and he feels like he's less than, and he feels like he needs to lash out because you made him feel less than because you didn't want nothing to do with him, and that made him feel like I ain't shit. What's wrong with me? Is something wrong with me then? Why you make me feel that way? I can't stand when somebody make me feel like something wrong with me. So then I gotta lash out because I gotta solve the shit because you is the problem. Because when you said you didn't want to be with me, you made me feel like something wrong with me. I'm not enough. I'm inadequate, and I hate feeling that way. So that's a him problem, and he don't know that he got a fucking problem because his homeboys and his family pacify the bullshit. Okay?
Yeah, emotionally disturbed.
Very much so. And
Wow, you
by
got a
y'all
point.
pacifying him, look what it's going to get him. A lifetime sentence in jail. You do nobody justice when you pacify the bullshit that y'all do. You do it. You do it to your baby daddies. You do it to your sons, your nephews. You do it.
Gotta stop pacifying them. Gotta let them know the world is not yours. That's deep, but it's
And
real.
it does not revolve around you.
That's right. The world is not yours. That's deep. And people have a right to tell your ass no.
Yeah, and I will hope that you will have purpose in life that will give you a reasoning not to do crimes. That will give you a reason and not to take penitentiary chances to say, you know what?
That's right.
I got a purpose. I got to get on my right foot. I cannot get so angry where I'm going to do something causing me to take a penitentiary chance to lose my life.
That's right.
Over my feelings. But ain't nobody taught his ass that. Ain't nobody instilling him that. And it shows.
That's right. If she say no, it's okay. You will live to see another day. That's real.
Yeah, but it looked like he didn't have no purpose. What was he doing? Did he have a job? Clearly he didn't, right? Because he's not reporting to work. They don't even have access that he's going nowhere or going to college or going anywhere. He's just in these streets.
And these boys here are very over-sexualized. When they really think that they can just grab a woman and stuff like that. They really are jumping on women. New York is wild. They are sexually wild. Like after a certain hour of night, they feel like they can just roll up and just grab a woman's breast. Like wild.
Well, they're going to be surprised when she pulled out that pocket knife and when these women start acting like these prostitutes. Because I bet you the prostitutes not going to allow you to do that to them. I guarantee you, the prostitutes, they feel like every feel is a fucking fee. Okay? You felt that? You owe me, nigga, $500. You owe that's a money. A grab, it's a money. A look, it's a money. Okay, they're gonna feel like you're stealing, and they're gonna attack your ass.
The working girls, the trans, all of them, they carry here.
Hell yeah, they're not about to deal with that bull crap.
The underage girls, the regular age girls, and the transgenders, they all carrying something here.
Well, when you live in that environment, you have to carry because the world don't give no care about you, and you have to come to realize the world do not care. So you gonna have to care about yourself. You cannot depend on the system to rescue you because you gotta realize you only plan yourself if you depend on the system. So therefore, they have to carry and do whatever they have to do to survive to see the next day. I don't blame them for doing that.
That's right. That's right. I want to make my money and I want to make it home. That's right.
Ooh, I tell
it's
you.
Real.
So do you think they will ever find this guy?
Well, once they put a reward out, somebody going to tell to get that money because the cost of living is high. It's $5,000 a month for apartments here. Just for a one bedroom. So if they put a reward out and say, we got a reward ready for whoever say where this person is at, they give them up. Because I think you made a good point earlier when you said that some woman has got him holed up because he's cute and you can stay with me, baby. Yeah, some girl is hiding him. You got it right. Because one of the homies would have told on him already because they're scared to have him near him. You hot, you done killed somebody. So the guys would have told them already. It's a female hiding them somewhere. I think you're right.
Well, the homies, they don't got nothing to live for. They don't got no house. Do you think the homies got a house? Hell no. Do you think homies, do they got a constant job where they go, they can afford a place to have to their own? Hell no.
No.
Usually those type of dudes, they live
weed on the side.
eight niggas kids to one apartment, and I understand how they gonna do
That's
that.
it.
They live like they living in a jail cell. Some of them.
It's true.
And it be so stanky up in there. They don't even shower. The
It's
hygiene
true.
is horrible. All you do is smell in
And they're
those
smoking
apartments
weed
is
all day.
nasty ass weed and drugs. That's it. But I do think those
That's
guys
it.
either they stand with their baby mamas or their girlfriends or their mamas. So
That's it. They
usually
stay
they
in mama
not.
house and got a
Yeah.
bunch of niggas in their room smoking and selling a little bag of weed here and there and thinking that they could go out and take some pussy once they get all high up off of something. The boy probably smoked some good weed and went out there and thought he was owed some pussy, and she said no.
Well, let's watch the
and he lost
language.
his
I know I
mind.
didn't say the P word, but let's watch
Oh,
it.
excuse me.
It's
I'm
all
sorry,
right.
baby. I'm sorry, baby. But yeah, that's it. He probably got in there and smoked that stuff, went out there and said, damn, I didn't need to overreact like that. And now he's in trouble, and now he got to hide out. They gonna catch him.
I hope they do. All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in and talking to me.
Thank
I
you,
really
baby. Love the
appreciate it.
show.
All
Love the
right.
show. Thank you.
All right. All right. So, tomorrow we do have some other news outlets to talk about. I ask you guys to please like this video. Get the likes up. I do have another live that I have to start preparing myself for. Did you guys enjoy this conversation on this live? If you did, press 5 just to let me know that I'm doing a good job and I'm on the right direction. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. So I love you guys. Thank you, and I will see you guys on the next live. DJ, where are you? Where is the DJ when I need him?